and welcome to another League of Legends cast by Tatsuya TMA. I'm going to bring you my first ranked match. Well, this isn't my first ranked match, but this is the first one that I will be casting. We'll have on the blue team Graves, Lee Sin, Akali, Kayle, and Mundo versus Brand, Rumble, Alistar, Soraka, and Caitlyn. So we'll be seeing Akali and Brand in the mid, me playing Akali, Brand being played by Cronus Ponus. In the jungle, we'll be having... The opposing team has Alistar, we have jungle Mundo. Up top we'll have Lee Sin versus Rumble, and down bottom we'll have our Kayle and Graves versus Soraka and Caitlyn. Now I really like this matchup. I'm playing Akali. I really like the matchup of Akali versus Brand, especially because I go boots 3 pots to start. So it'll be kind of difficult for him to really harass me too much since I'll be moving around a lot. Yeah, take a look at the other starting items. Nobody has CV on either team. That's pretty professional. This is roughly the 1200 to 1300 range of ranked. So like my description of my channel says, this will be my climb out of ELO Hell. For those of you who don't know, ELO Hell is when you're kind of stuck in a lower ELO than what you should be because you continually get matched with worse players. So right now we're just doing standard procedure of protecting Mundo in the jungle since he's going to be starting red. Mundo isn't a mana champ, so he doesn't really need to start blue. The good thing is that he doesn't even really need to give me blue because I'm an energy champ. So he could either give it to... Lee Sin's actually an energy champ, so he won't need it. So it's kind of, you know, whoever wants it. That means we can end up giving it to Kayle or giving it to Graves, which is pretty awesome. He's going to start Wraiths. We're going to put a little bit of damage on it just so that... make that a little bit quicker. Alright, so I'll talk about the matchups a little bit here while we're getting things started. I already talked about Akali and Brand in the mid, which I really like. Kayle and Graves versus Soraka and Caitlyn is going to can be pretty brutal. Caitlyn is pretty insane in the lane, but she kind of falls off a bit after that. So I really like Graves late game better than Caitlyn. And now we'll get some action started here. Wow, lag spike. Hopefully that fixed it. So yeah, time to see a little bit of Akali and Brand action. So this is a terrible gank. Mundo just comes running in, throws a cleaver, and then walks out. But it allows me to kind of get a couple of last hits here, so we'll take it. What I try and do whenever I'm playing Akali and going against somebody like Brand in the mid who has his AoE that he puts down, I try and always move around so it's difficult for him to really get that AoE underneath me. Take a look at what we got going down here. And they're trying to dive this Rumble, and he's almost out. He's ignited. Mundo's coming in, and gets the Brand comes up from the mid. I called Brand MIA or Britann MIA, and he ended up getting the first blood, and then he'll be coming back down to the lane. This Alistar is going to come up and protect while Rumble goes back. We almost had the first blood, but we didn't. And back to standard procedure. So we did lose the first blood, but yeah, there's nothing good there. This Lee Sin is pretty pushed up on this Alistar here. And because Brand left, it did allow me to get a level on him. Ooh, and just barely missed that AoE. So the thing that I like to do with Akali, especially with boots, is I like to sit out around towards the river, away from the minions, so that Brand has to make the choice of either trying to harass me and missing all the minions, or going in on the minions, which I'm not near anyway, so I shouldn't take too much damage. Let's see how these people are doing. Graves at 20 minion, Caitlyn at 20 or at 12, so we're currently out farming them down bottom. Myself, I'm at 15 minion kills versus Brand's 14, so that's pretty even there. We are even level now, but I think I probably don't have him by that much experience because I'm only a little bit up. Lee Sin finally allowing the minions to push back a little bit. And pretty standard procedure so far. So with Akali, I like to go the boots 3 pots, because if you ruin her outright and use the right masteries, you can proc both of her passives. So I'm not harassing Brand at all. I really don't like to get in on somebody like Brand until I have my ult. That way I can kick in and close the distance really easily. He can just output so much damage early on that I can't just sit in and fight him without being able to move around. Nothing too crazy going on down here. So I'm just farming up. The good thing about Akali is she's melee, but she can use her Q, the Mark of the Assassin, to farm up. And her ability to just destroy minions is pretty awesome. Wow. So far I have not lost a single... No, sorry, I lost the first minion that came into the tower, and... Oh, I lost the first minion that came into the tower. Other than that, tower did not steal any of my kills, which is awesome. Her ability to just clear out minions really quick is really good in that situation. What do we got to ping down here for? Caitlyn's kind of hurt. Oh wow, Graves and Kayle seem to be doing a pretty good job against this Soraka and Caitlyn lane, which is pretty surprising. So you'll see once I hit 6, I'll start to be a little bit more aggressive. Brand hasn't really hit me with any big combo. I haven't had to use a single pot yet. So now I have my kick. And Mundo's going to come in for his walk-in, throw a cleaver, gank, and then walk away. Oh, we've got an epic battle up here. Lee Sin versus Rumble. They're both at about half-life. Lee Sin pops out. Rumble's overheated. He's running back away. He can't do anything, and he dies. Lee Sin gets our first kill. Yeah, that Rumble overheated, which meant he couldn't use any more abilities, and Lee Sin just popped out to the other side of him to avoid the flame there, and there was nothing that he could do after that. Oh, but Alistar's going to come in from the back, and somehow that's getting lagged out a little bit. Oh, and Lee Sin dashes to his minion to escape, and Alistar almost gets a kill to wipe that up. Lee Sin's going to go back. Alistar's going to stay out, so he knows his lane isn't going to get pushed. I still haven't put too much harass on this Brand yet, but I see that he doesn't really have a lot of health. Like I said, moving out. Oh, and I'm going to kick in. I'm going to mark the assassin. He's taking a lot of damage. I'm going to ignite him. Is it going to be enough to kill him? Is it going to be enough? I flash in. Oh, and he dies. I flashed in to see if I could get another kick to get the kill, but the ignite was enough to take him out. And a good job from my teammate, and a thank you. Always be nice to your teammates. Always say good job. Always say thank you, because the nicer you are to people, the less likely they are to troll, and it just makes the world a happier place. I have to drop my first pot there. This way I can stay in lane for a little bit. Hopefully I'll level that Brand. And Lee Sin is putting some... Whoa! Putting some damage on this Rumble again. Lee Sin versus Rumble. Lee Sin should win every day of the week. Lee Sin can just move around so much, which is just going to be a big problem for Rumble. And I continue to farm up. I'm at 52 minion kills versus Brand's 36, which is kind of obscene, but Brand has the unique ability to catch up incredibly easily. Like he just gained about 8 there. Now I'm up 2 levels on him though, so I'm up to level 8. He's at 6, so now I've got him out leveled by 2 levels, continuing to farm up. Bot is just farming up. Graves is sitting... What is Graves at? Graves at 65 versus Caitlyn's 36. Good lord. That's just unreal. We know where Alistar is. What do we got for items here? Not too much has been purchased so far. Brain went with the early... Brain went Sork shoes and blasting wand already. So he's going to be outputting a little bit more damage because I still have boots 3 pots, but Akali just does obscene damage, so I'm not too worried about his purchases over mine. Ooh, and he actually hits me with the pillar there, so I'm going to back away so that he can't get that stun off.
An enemy has been slain.
Apparently Graves just got a kill on Caitlyn right underneath her turret. My guess is he probably ulted her right at the end there. If I had a rewind function, I would use it right there, but I don't. Alright, let's see here. So Lee Sin back pushed up onto Rumble's turret. He consistently keeps this pushed up. Which isn't a bad thing, because if anything, it'll keep Alistar up there, and Lee Sin has great escapability to try and get out of that. Mundo's going to come walking. Oh, no! And I get ganked by Alistar, and he pops out a vision ward, so my shroud doesn't do anything. Brand unleashes his combo, and I just absolutely melt. There is nothing I can do about that. Alistar, right when I pop the shroud down, he puts the vision ward in so that I can't sit in there and hide and move out. That was absolutely professional. Why are you sitting there with a vision ward? I think he might have gotten it just to gank me. That's just a completely professional move that allows Brand to catch up in level. He's 8 now. He's only 1 level behind me, and he can push in on this turret a little bit. I did not see that coming. I can honestly say I have never had a jungler come in and pop a vision ward into my shroud, but it is what it is. The only thing I can do is go back to my lane. So you can see I bought a Giant's Belt and a Blasting Wand. I really like to rush the Rylai's on her, because between the kick or Shadow Dance and the Mark of the... Oh, what do we got up top here? Lee Sin trying to get away. Alistar tried to come up and gank him, but Lee Sin, like I said, has such escapability. Between popping down a ward and trying to dash to that, or just dashing to minions, or kicking out, and Alistar's coming back in for the gank, hoping to pulverize and knock him back out, but he misses the pulverize. Lee Sin slows him before he can do anything. He's just going to sit back on his turret, use some pots, gain some health back. Alright. So yeah, like I was saying, I really like to use rush the Rylai's on Akali. Most people get the Hex Tech. I'll get the Hex Tech if I'm having survivability issues. I did get ganked once. It wasn't really a matter of staying in the lane and surviving. It was more the fact that I was a little bit overextended, and he popped a vision ward down right into my shroud. I see that Brand went down bottom, so I'm going to head down bottom. See if we can get some kills here. I'm thinking that their Alistar might be in this area as well. So we're going to sit in this bush and wait to see if anybody pushes out. Yay, we finally have health bars on Kayle. And Graves. I'm not seeing anything going there, and I saw Brand come back to the mid, so I'm going to head back up here so that he doesn't gain too much of an advantage on me in level. But yeah, so that Rylai's, with the slow from the kick and the Mark of the Assassin, it's just absolutely brutal. And here comes Mundo coming in, throwing a cleaver, walking out. These epic Mundo ganks, I just can't get enough of them. Whoever was the professional person that played Mundo, or that jungled Mundo, I hate you, because I've seen so many jungle Mundos lately, and it's just not Mundo, whatever. It's just not good. There's so many people that can gank better, that can jungle quicker. I don't like it, and I lose most of my matches that happens. Standard procedure down here. Graves just sitting here, not last hitting anything. There he goes. What do we got? Caitlyn is at 60. Graves is at 112. So our bottom lane is absolutely crushing. That's going to be great later on. And Alistar comes in. We're going to have some lag. He's going to pulverize. He's going to headbutt him back. Oh, no, he doesn't headbutt him back. Mundo comes in. Rumble tosses down the ult. And Rumble's running away. He doesn't have a lot of health left. Lee Sin still doesn't have a lot of health left. Mundo's going to try and dive him. And nobody dies. So everybody kind of makes it out there. But we're going to see a Brand coming up. I ping. Showing that Brand's coming up. Mundo quickly clears out as he's decently full health, but doesn't want to see 3 of them. Lee Sin, low health. He's going to go back. And Brand comes walking back down into the lane. I'm guessing Brand was really hoping to go up there and get an ult off and get a double kill, but that didn't happen. Alright. Bottom lane doing what they do. So this Kayle, I like that this Kayle is going, actually going support. A lot of Kayles don't go support. They go for that attack, which isn't bad, but if he goes support, it'll just help. It'll help our Graves farm a lot, as you can tell, 128 to 68 minion kills. That's good. A lot of Kayles will sit there and put their righteous fury on and just start unleashing on the minions, and it will really hurt the AD carry. But that's not happening in this case. I'm going back. Why am I going back? I bought my Rylai's. Now it's time to see what an early Rylai's can do. So 15-minute Rylai's. I get my Rylai's before I even get my boots, because she can just move around so quickly with. Alright, and we're back. I actually just backed my chair up and ripped my microphone out of the USB, so that might seem a little bit weird when we come back to that, but we'll see. Is this not working now? We're good. I think we're good. Oh, and I just missed a gank up top. Brand went up. I did not call Brand MIA. That's my bad. Now they're walking back down into my lane, and I have the sound coming out of my speakers right now. Let's see if I can fix that. Fixing sound. Lag in the game. There we go, and we're back. I keep missing these kills. I apologize for that, but it's tough when you know, each lane is kind of just getting their own kills there. We are up 1 kill. We're up a. Brand overtook me in farm, but and in level. I don't know where anybody is, so I'm kind of holding back a little bit. I did get a vision ward. I got that to try and actually I got 2 vision wards. I got that to try and take out any other vision wards that might be in these lanes. We did take bottom turret, which is going to allow these 2 to move around now and really kind of show what Graves farmed up can do, which is pretty brutal. Brand's gonna just continue to walk out of this lane. I mean, I think he thinks he's the same level as me. He can just kind of walk around. He's gonna try and come up and get this Lee Sin. Lee Sin sees it because he has a nice ward there and just back out. But I'm going to sit and wait for this Brand to come on down. He's about to see what Rylai's can do. Oh, and look at this damage. Just absolutely crushing him. He stuns me. But I'm going to kick to him, and there's just nothing he can do. Between my kick and Lee Sin kicking in on him, he cannot get away. He tries to unleash that ult, but it is just not enough to stop both of us. I got an assist. I don't like getting assists. I like to get my kills with Akali, but I would have had it without Brand. It was kind of a kill steal, but that's okay. I don't mind because I spread the love. Lee Sin's going to come up here. He's going to be engaging Rumble. I can't tell the health. He kicks him away. He's ignited. Is he going to die? He tries to drop the ult in a last minute. Lee Sin is hurting. Is he going to dive him? And Rumble walks away. Lee Sin definitely came out of that one a little bit lower. He took some damage from the ult. Took some damage from that flame breath. There was, I think that Lee Sin is starting to get a little bit overzealous here. How's that farm going? Lee Sin's at 106, Rumble's at 88, so we're beating him on that. I am at 125 versus Brand's 129, so pretty even there. But overall, we definitely have more farm than them. Look at this Kayle, 0 minion kills, professional. And I debated coming in on... Oh no, and look, another Vision Ward comes down on my Shroud. There's not going to be too much I'm going to do. I'm trying to take out this Vision Ward before he can kill me, but I'm just too low, and my Shroud disappears right when I take that Vision Ward out, so it didn't really matter anyways. They had sight on me, and they just took me out again, 1 and 2. This Alistar keeps putting Vision Wards in my Shroud. I mean, there's not too much I'm going to be able to do about that other than sitting on my turret, which I don't like to do. And we're going to see Kayle and Graves getting chased by Alistar, Caitlyn, Brand, and Soraka. So 4 of them are chasing them down, but they're full life. Their turret's full health. They're probably not going to dive them because Brand is just make them pay for that. And by Brand, I mean Graves. Oh, and they're going to... Is Mundo going to get away? They do not chase him. Oh, Brand flashes, tosses the ult out. Is it enough? And it's enough to take him down. So this Alistar is just causing some major issues. I hadn't really seen a jungle Alistar too much do this much damage, but Graves is going to come in the mid here. Their turret's down, so they know that they don't have to worry about going down there. They can start pushing on the lanes. I finally upgraded my boots, which is nice. Now, after I get my Rylai's, I'm going to work towards my Hex Tech. That way I can actually have some survivability. Knowing that he doesn't have another Vision Ward, I just throw that Shroud down and kind of move out of the way of that Pulverize. I really didn't want to get hit by that and die, so that's good. Lee Sin's just waiting here to gank, but he sees that Rumble's coming up on his turret, so he moves away. This Graves is continuing to push this lane. Apologize for that. I'm still getting over being sick. He's a little bit overextended, but he does know that Alistar is still sitting in here getting this blue, so he'll be able to see him plenty of time if he moves down. Getting blue he is. Apparently Mundo is now Yoda. Lee Sin continuing to push this lane. I'm staying in my lane. Kayle and Graves are just kind of walking around trying to cause some issues. They're going to try and sit in the tri-bush and wait for this gank here. Oh, and oh no, I wish that I saw all that. He stepped just a little bit too far out, and I wanted to let him know what a Rylai's can really do, and I just absolutely unleashed him. And then Graves came down here, killed Caitlyn. He's going to try and come up and kill this Soraka. He's going to dive him. He's going to dash in. He's going to... Oh, no. And Soraka just has so many heals that she just healed herself right up. I'm going to try and move up top here, see if I can catch her before she moves back. I know that she just wasted her ult and her heal, so there's not too much that she can do. And I'm going to move away. Actually, I'm going to go sit in this bush right here and see if Soraka makes the epic mistake of moving off of her turret a little bit. She is pretty much full health, but I know that Akali's ability to just output damage is just unreal. I am, however, going to move away because I know that the second that I kick in, I'm going to get silenced and not be able to do too much. So I'll just go back to my lane and farm. Lee Sin's still working on this. Seems like Lee Sin can keep this lane pushed, but I don't know how much damage he's put on this turret. Doesn't look like anything. We've got side on Alistar and Brand coming up and around. I saw Alistar go up. I'm going to try and... Oh no, I was going to try and come down here and kick into Brand, but he moved up into the lane, so not too much for me to do. Nice. Mundo puts down a Vision Ward. He's going to get headbutted out. They don't know that Lee Sin's here. Lee Sin's going to engage onto Rumble. Oh no, we've got 3v2. Lee Sin knows that he's not going to be able to do anything. He exhausts Rumble to try and move out. Now Mundo's going to be... We've got 3v3 up top. Mundo gets the last hit on that vision to make sure that they don't have any vision there. Throw the cleaver in and move him out. I'm going to kick him on Brand. Unleashing the full combo. See if I can take him out. And I can take him out before he do anything. Throw down the Shroud. I know that they don't have any Vision Ward, so I know I'm safe here. Now we're going to kick in on Alistar, try and take him out, and he's going to go down to Lee Sin. And this Rumble is going to make it back out to his turret, but we were definitely up on that one. We took 2 of them, didn't lose any. Just kind of shows the power of Akali's slow. And we are going to dive Rumble here. I'm going to kick in. I'm going to unleash the combo, and there's nothing he can do. Akali takes him out. Am I going to live? I do not die to turret damage. So Lee Sin trying to take my kill again. He tries to get that kick in, but I had ignited him, so I got the last little hit there. And look at me. I said nice job. Uh-oh, my turret is going to take some damage.
Team has destroyed a turret.
Take out another turret. Graves is pushing in on this turret. I don't know why they're just sitting here not doing anything to this Graves and just letting him poke away at this turret. It's just poor play. They could just sit there and unleash damage on him. I guess they were waiting for Alistar, but why they just kind of sat there? Graves thought he could dash over that, but he can't. That's pretty funny. Am I on TV? Did you record this? Yes. Yes, Mundo, I did. Oh, no, and we're going to see... Epic brand missing of stun. So they're pushing in, but then they saw me come down, so they're gonna fall back. Mundo's gonna try and come up from behind them and catch them. We're all gonna move up and try and catch them from behind. Kayle's got a nice early oracle, so we can have him ward hunting. All 5 of us come here to dragon. What is this? Is this high ELO play or something? We're just gonna absolutely take this dragon out real quick. Mundo's gonna sit here and keep him pushed away. Lee Sin's a crazy man. Rumble, fail ult. We know that ult is gone now. He didn't catch anybody with that, and we're just going to... They have a split right now. Lee Sin dashes into the ward so that they know we have it there, I guess. And seeing as we're split, we call for the fallback. We do not want to engage when we're split. Granted, it'd be better for Brand's ult. I kick in to try and kill some minions. Sweet. And this, let's see what the farm is up to. 242 to 131. So our Graves, Caitlyn just has regular boots of speed and an infinity edge versus upgraded boots, infinity edge, another BF sword. Oh, I lied. A a black cleaver, and working his way towards that phantom dancer. So I've got 3 of them in my lane now. There's a brand hidden back here. Lisa and I want to be 41,400. And nobody knows what it means. Mundo says, "What's that?" And we're up 10 to 5 kills. We're up 2 turrets. Our farm is way higher. We're just absolutely dominating this game. I was 1 and 2 due to those 2 Alistar ganks, but I'm now 4 and 2, working my way towards that hex tech. Alistar's going to come in, but he's a little bit too slow. I saw him this time, so I'm just going to move around, wrap underneath, and be fine. Now they have sight on this this Kayle right here. They're going to slow down on this Soraka. She's going to fail flash. Is she going to take enough damage? Oh my god, and Graves just shows how farmed he is and absolutely takes him out. Who's calling for the fallback? Lee Sin's calling for the fallback. Now we're just going to start being royal pains in the asses. Kind of chilling in their jungle, making sure that they can't do too much of anything. All 5 of us are sitting in this jungle hoping that somebody... We know that they don't have any sight in here because we have this Kayle with the oracle, and we're just going to wait. Just going to wait him out. Mundo throws a cleaver at a completely stationary Rumble and misses him. And Lee Sin pops his Yumus to try and take out this, but they show up just in time to defend it. Alistar is going to come in here, but I just popped him away. Not too much you can do there. pretty standard builds here. Lee Sin, you got an early Yumu's. I actually like a little bit more early beef on Lee Sin, especially since he was solo top, so he had the ability to farm up. I would have liked to see an Atmogs on him, but you know, he's doing fine. He's 3-1, so you can't complain too much about that. We take a turret, pretty uncontested. Yeah, uncontested. And now we're gonna push them up to their fountain. No need to push up on that fountain, especially since we know that they're all here and we have minions coming in on this this middle turret. We can easily just come down and continue to push this lane. This turret is going to take some damage, but that's okay. We're still up on turrets on him, so now we're going to take this one pretty uncontested. Alistar's going to flash in. He's going to ult, but we take the turret out in time. We're going to see. Oh, we're going to see a rumble ult come down. Lee Sin is going to take some damage. There's a lot going on here. Brand ult, but I am just simply moving around too much for them to do anything. The ult didn't seem to do anything, and now we're going to take out this Alistar. Oh, and Brand was kicked out. There's not much he can do. He just gets absolutely annihilated, and we just completely showed how we are leveled above them. We are over farmed. We took a Brand ult, we took a Rumble ult, and none of us died. We took 3 of them and a turret. Brand's ult went out into the middle of us, which actually wasn't too bad because we ended up splitting it across all 5 of us. Now we're going to go for a 30-minute Baron here. Should go down pretty easily. I'm going to continue to push as I know that they're going to be able to take it out pretty easily, and 3 of them were down. So I just wanted to do some damage to that turret. LOL, K feeding Akali Brand. Now we have some all chatters. They're obviously having some inner turmoil as we're up 14-5, and allowed to take that turret. So now we have Baron buff. We took a turret, and this match is pretty much over. We have Baron. We're up 9 kills on him. We're up a lot of farm. When the hell did he get all of this farm? He's at 266 to Caitlyn's 148. I'm at 164 to Brand's 169. So Brand's ability to completely destroy minions is unreal. So the fact that I pretty much kept up with him is good. Plus he's 4-5-1, and I'm 5-2-4. I've got my Hex Tech. I've got my Rylai's. I'm feeling pretty good about this match here. Like I said, I really like to go Akali in ranked games just because I know how to play her very well. I don't get shut down very often in the mid, and I like to play the roles where you don't where you can actually do a lot in the game. So pretty much everything but support. I tend to lose most of my support matches just because I can affect the game a decent amount, but you're kind of reliant on the rest of the team. I like to play mid, AP. I like to play the AD carry. I haven't really played too many solo tops. I really like the jungle. Yeah, so now we're just gonna continue to push. And there's a surrender. So I hope you liked this this cast. There wasn't too many team fights. We did have one team fight towards the end though, which caused us to get a turret and a Baron, and after that they just knew that they were too far behind. I hope you join me in my path to climbing out of ELO Hell. Thank you for joining in on another cast, and I will see you again next time. Thanks, guys.